Good morning, respected parents of St. Anthony's High School, Vidyanagar, St. Anthony's High School, Sadashipet, and St. Peter's High School, Ganesh Nagar, Sangareddy. And my dear teachers and my dear beloved students, I wish you all a happy 74th Independence Day. Today, our nation is celebrating 74th Independence Day, and first of all, we have to salute to all our four leaders, those who have sacrificed their lives to give us this freedom. So, my dear parents, teachers, and students, and today we are unlucky to have your presence here in the school because of this pandemic corona, which made the entire world in the panic. Anyhow, it's our duty to celebrate our national festival, Independence Day. At this occasion, I would like to stress and I would like to want to say a few things about the national education policy which has been introduced recently by our Prime Minister Modi ji, which is going to make a lot of changes in the next generation for India. And today you might be heard and hearing that there are a lot of news that every country is trying to lead the world. So far, America is leading and China is trying to lead, and it was told that another 20 years, China may defeat America to become a superpower of the world. But my dear parents and students, it will be a surprise that before China, even India can have a chance to be a superpower in the world. It is just because of our system, the life, how we are going to live in this country, beautiful country. So here I want to stress few things about students. For the past 6 months, you are disconnected from the school and from the teachers personally. But today, it was creating a big problem in the learning process. There is no way, or the only way is that we have to have any online classes where you can listen to your teachers through the technology. And the technology plays a vital role. It's showing that and saying that in the future years, the technology plays a vital role. Already it is playing a vital role, but it still plays a vital role in the future coming days also. But today, I'm a little bit unhappy where my dear students, even particularly when I want to speak from class 6th to 10th, you are not utilizing the sources what you have today in front of you. And the teachers are struggling to give you a knowledge through the online classes. They're preparing a lot of things how to reach you people to the gain knowledge. But when I saw for the past 2 months, I was observing a little percentage of the students are showing interest and they are learning many things. But I want to see all my students, those who are studying in these three institutions, must participate the online classes, must acquire the knowledge from your teachers. Why this is very important? You know, learning cannot be stopped. Actually, what do you mean by learning? Learning in the class is not itself is a learning. Everywhere we can learn something. Today you're at home. You might have learned lot of new things in this 5.5 months or 6 months. Once again, I want to tell this is an unlucky period for all of us. We cannot expect this. We never expected this. But the thing is that when we are in this position, one thing I want to say is that utilize your teachers through the online classes, because the gap, it is called a learning gap. See, in the continuation of learning, and there is a big gap took place between teachers and you. And if you want to continue this gap, it will definitely affect your career. You are going to face a lot of problems. You are going to see or consequence a lot of problems in the future. So here in this occasion, I want to say that connect to your teachers take it as a challenge, because there is no one to motivate you, there is no one to force you to study, because here you have to think for self study or self learning. And this things goes like this for 1 or 2 months also, again it's a big problem for you. And at this moment, connect to your teachers, don't disconnect from your learning. I know that you are very grown up students, 6th to 10th, well enough age you have, you can understand everything in a good manner, in a positive thinking. But today, what you are doing, as there are no teachers behind you, and there is no school, and there are no classrooms, you are taking advantage. But that advantage is going to spoil your life until unless you learn something from your teachers, how the teachers are giving you knowledge through online classes. Do not disconnect to learn these online classes. Majority of the students are not showing interest. I want to ask you one question. In a day, how many hours are you spending time for your career? Let us say, okay, out of 24 hours, might be sleeping more than 10 hours. Generally, where we used to sleep 8 hours, now you might be sleeping 10 hours. And remaining 14 hours, what are you doing? Are you learning anything? Then how much time are you spending on different things? Then you put a question to yourself, how much did you learn every day? What is your new learning is happening? It may be a subject, it may be other things which is related to your family, related to the society. Well, nothing was happened. You're simply wasting your time, minimum 14 hours. Out of 14 hours, again I can say 4 hours just you take away from your life for a recreation, maybe your natural things. Then what about 10 hours? What did you learn in 10 hours? You just question yourself, nothing. Only little percentage of the students are participating in online classes, they are upgrading their skills. But remaining, I can say only 25% of students are participating in online classes, 75% students are not interested. And see why? Nobody is there to tell you. You yourself has to take the decision, because you are enough. You have enough age to take your own decision. The decision makes you perfect. If you won't take a perfect decision today, and you will see that in the future years, let us say your age is not going to start today here. It is passing. Maybe just if you go back, or after 10 years, let us say if you become a youngster, a young man like 25 years, crossing 25 years, then just imagine that how this pandemic year, these months were affected you in your life tomorrow. So my dear students, when you learn perfectly, you are going to render a service to the society as well as to yourself as well as to your family. Please keep this mind. When you learn properly, you will become a great source for the society, for the nation. Today particularly, at this occasion, I want to stress that we are enjoying the days today because of our forefathers who sacrificed their lives. What are we doing? Are we really meeting their needs? They sacrifice. But what we are doing today, we are enjoying our life without any aim, without any goal, without any reason. Why? We have given a beautiful life. God has given us a beautiful life. Utilize it properly. Make use of it for yourself and to your family and to your society, so that the forefathers, those who sacrificed their lives towards achieving this independence, will satisfy. So here I want to say few things. It's a special and humble request to all my dear parents. Dear parents, we know very well the situation is very worse, very bad. And there are a lot of things and discussions were happening among the parents that okay, online classes will be very effective. There might be a 0 year, there might be something. My dear parents, whatever it may be, whether it may be a 0 year whether it may be online classes, whether it may be offline classes. One thing I want to request you is that don't be in a negative. See that how the things can be done properly in this negative situation. There is no other way. You don't have any way and we don't have any way as teachers. But the thing is, together as parents and teachers, we have to see that how our children are going to utilize the classes. Minimum in a day, let them learn at the different levels. I mean, for every half an hour or every 1 hour, let them learn something. Minimum 5 to 6 hours if they spend learning something for their career, for their future. Suddenly the schools reopens physically. The child, those who attend the classes regularly, I mean online classes regularly, when the schools open physically, when you compare the child who attended the classes regularly, who did not attend the class regularly, you can see the difference. The child who attend the classes will come with a lot of confidence to the school. Definitely will never go back. He will never fall. But whereas the child who is not attending the classes now, when the schools open physically, the child will have a lot of lack of confidence. He will definitely feel tension. He will have a fear, and there is a chance of discontinuing the classes. I mean study. So that affects on his further life and future. సో మై డియర్ పేరెంట్స్, మీకు ఒక్క విషయం చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, దయచేసి మీరు మీ పిల్లల్ని పక్కన ఏం జరుగుతుంది, పక్క స్కూల్లో ఏం జరుగుతుంది, పక్క పేరెంట్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు, ఇవన్నీ మనకి వద్దు. యాజ్ ఏ పేరెంట్గా మీరు ఈ క్లిష్ట సమయంలో, ఈ ప్రతికూల సమయంలో మీ పిల్లలకి మీ ఎలా సహాయం చేయగలుగుతారు, ఏ విధంగా వాళ్ళ చదువులు ఆటంకం కలగకుండా వాళ్ళని ప్రోత్సహిస్తారు, దాన్ని మాత్రమే దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకుని ఆలోచించండి. ఆ విధంగానే మీ పిల్లల్ని మోటివేట్ చేయండి. ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్ తెలుసు, ఫిజికల్గా ఉన్నంత ఎఫెక్టివ్ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాస్ ఉండదు. కానీ ఒక సామెత ఉంది, బెటర్ దాన్ సంథింగ్. అంటే ఏదో కొంచెం, ఈ కొంచెం నేర్చుకున్న రేపు ఫిజికల్గా స్కూల్ స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి చాలా ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. ఆ కొంచెం నేర్చుకోకపోవడం వల్ల వాళ్ళలో ఒకలాంటి అభద్రతాభావం ఏర్పడుతుంది. ఇది మీరు గమనించండి. మీరు ఉద్యోగాలకు వెళ్తుండొచ్చు, కాదనడం లేదు. కానీ ఈ కరోనా విషయంలో ఒకప్పుడు మనం ఉద్యోగంకి వెళ్ళి వచ్చి ఈవినింగ్ 7, 7:30, 8 వరకు ఇంటికి వెళ్ళాము. బట్ ఇప్పుడు ఆల్మోస్ట్ అందరం 5:30 లోపు ఇంట్లో ఉంటున్నాం. కాబట్టి 5:30 తర్వాత 6 o'clock నుంచి 8 o'clock వరకు వాళ్ళు మీ పిల్లల మధ్యలో కూర్చొని ఈ రోజంతా ఏం జరిగింది, మార్నింగ్ నుంచి మీ క్లాస్ ఎలా అయింది, నేను ఒకసారి చూస్తాను, వెరిఫై చేస్తాను, కూర్చుందాం, చేయండి అంటే సరిపోతుందండి. మీరు ఉన్నా లేకున్నా మీ పిల్లలు ఒకసారి ఈ 2 hours ఈవినింగ్ 6 to 8 2 hours మీరు మీ పిల్లలతో కూర్చున్నప్పుడు, నెక్స్ట్ డే మార్నింగ్ మీరు మీ డ్యూటీకి వెళ్ళినా పిల్లలు వాళ్ళ పని వాళ్ళు చేసుకుంటారు. ఎందుకంటే మళ్ళీ ఈవినింగ్ వచ్చి మా అమ్మ నాన్న మమ్మల్ని అడుగుతారు. కాబట్టి ఈ సిస్టంలో పిల్లలు తీసుకెళ్ళండి. ఎక్కడ కూడా పిల్లల్ని లెర్నింగ్కి డిస్కనెక్ట్ చేయకండి. ఈ డిస్కనెక్ట్ చేయడం వల్ల పిల్లలు చాలా ఇబ్బంది పడతారు. రేపు వాళ్ళ రైటింగ్ స్కిల్స్ తగ్గిపోవచ్చు, వాళ్ళ క్రియేటివిటీ, వాళ్ళ ఆలోచన విధానం, సృజనాత్మకత అంటారు, ఇదంతా తగ్గిపోతాయి. కాబట్టి ఇవన్నీ ఇప్పుడు కల్పించాల్సింది యాజ్ పేరెంట్గా మనం. ఎందుకంటే టీచర్స్ పిల్లలు దూరంగా ఉన్నాం, స్కూల్కి పిల్లలు దూరంగా ఉన్నారు. కానీ ఈ పరిస్థితుల్లో నెక్స్ట్ టీచర్స్ ఎవరంటే మనమే, పేరెంట్స్ని. ఓకే, ఈరోజు ఆ బాధ్యత మనం తీసుకున్నప్పుడు కరోనా ఒక నెలలో మాయమైపోతుందేమో, లేకపోతే 2 నెలలు మాయమైపోతుందేమో, లేకపోతే ఒక వ్యాక్సిన్ వస్తుందేమో, ఈలోపు మన ఫిజికల్గా స్కూల్ స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు ఖచ్చితంగా ఆ సంతోషం మన పిల్లలు మనం చూడగలుగుతాం. రేపు ఆ టీచర్స్ కూడా సంతోషంగా పిల్లలకు ఇంకా ఎక్కువ నాలెడ్జ్ ఇవ్వగలుగుతారు. దయచేసి ఈ స్పెషల్ అకేషన్ రోజు మీకు విన్నవించేదని, మీ పిల్లల మనసులో ఎలాంటి నెగిటివ్ని ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ చేయకండి. ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్ వినే విధంగా వాళ్ళని తయారు చేయండి, ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్ చూసే విధంగా వాళ్ళని తయారు చేయండి. మేము జూమ్ మీటింగ్ పెట్టినప్పుడు డౌట్స్ క్లారిఫికేషన్ కోసం వాళ్ళని ఇన్వాల్వ్ చేయండి. ఈ విధంగా చేయడం వల్ల పిల్లలు చాలా ఇబ్బందికరం లేకుండా వాళ్ళ లెర్నింగ్ అనేది కంటిన్యూ అవుతుంది. ఆ కంటిన్యూషన్లో వాళ్ళ యొక్క కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ లెవెల్ మనం పెంచగలుగుతాం. సో మరి ఒకసారి ఇంత మంచి అవకాశాన్ని నాకు ఇచ్చినందుకు, మరి ఈరోజు ఫిజికల్గా పిల్లలందరూ నా సమక్షంలో, మరి పాఠశాల సమక్షంలో లేకపోయినాను, మరి ఈ అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని కోరుకుంటూ, మరి ఒకసారి మీ అందరికీ 74వ స్వాతంత్ర దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. ధన్యవాదాలు.